Hey guys, I wanted to do a reptile room update for 2012. I have a lot of different plans than I expected to have, but they're good plans, like as in reptile plans. But I've gotten a lot of new geckos, and this is terrible lighting in here, but I have like no light. That's pretty much it. But there's 4 in here, and 3 of them are ones I've hatched out this year. The first year I've ever hatched out leopard geckos. And there's one normal. I think that's normal. Yeah, normal. This is a hypo. You can't even tell though. This is terrible lighting. And this is a Halloween mask that I got from Ben Siegel. I paid less than $40 for him. And I've already named him Batman, because I know he's a male, so I've named him Batman, because he's a Halloween mask, get it? But, a dish, calcium, and then mealworms. And I have another hide. Here's the other hide that's in there, but I just moved it for the video. And they're in a 20 tall. I was going to use a tank for another reptile that I was supposed to get, but since I had made new plans, I'm not getting that reptile. I'll tell you guys later about it. This is my frog. This is my red-eyed tree frog tank. I know they need taller tanks. I know this, but I have one. I just don't have a lid for it. And that's just a regular tree frog right there. And there's my red-eyed tree frog right there. This is their setup, and I have more leaves to put in there, but this is just one of the newer setups I've had for them. But they're in a 20 long. Yeah. And I got these today. 2,000 mealworms. Right now I'm just going to let them eat before I do anything with them, before I put them in the fridge or make a new mealworm colony. Since mine decided to all die all of a sudden and stop producing mealworms for me, I have like close to 20 geckos, and I had like no food for them. But this is my giant shrimper. He's a male. He is grown. I mean, last time you guys saw him, I think he was a baby. I think I showed him, yeah. He's that big. And he's like, and that was only like maybe 2 months that I showed you guys. He's gonna be able to breed next season. I've never had a giant, so it amazes me. But that's his, and I gave him plenty of mealworms since I have tons now to feed him. Water dish. He was in a 20 long too, but I moved him out. He'll get a new one soon. But now this tank is my super hypo tangerine carrot tail female, and she's got a boyfriend in here too. He's my new one. His name's Hurricane. He's a Trimper Emerald. He's beautiful. Like he's probably my best looking gecko, I think. He's probably under here, under all the poop too. See, you can't really see his colors at all. He's beautiful. Paid about $70 for him. I won him in an auction, so, and I always have to end up paying the high prices when I bid. Dang. But he's gonna be my hopefully breeder male next season. This is what I put the water in, and usually I just leave this open so it's just still water. I think that's what you would call it. Most of the time you don't pair a lot of geckos together, I know, but winter season is coming, and since I have so many, I'm trying to pair them up so I can, so they can have heat. That's what I'm pretty much doing, because usually these guys are all separate, but I'm just trying to pair them up for the winter coming season. And there's 5 females in here. My raptor, I believe my raptor is going to be a female. She's looking like a female. I got her in April, and she's this big. But she's still mean. She's not a nice gecko, but she's a pretty gecko. Normal? Yeah. No, high yellow. High yellow. Mealworm dish. This is their cave. They like to, that's the height, no, that's the normal, and that's my breeder female, Maxno Trimper albino, long name, and water dish, yeah. They're on the newspaper for right now, cause I don't put my geckos on sand, cause that's too difficult. I hate sand. But, go over here. All three of these I hatched out, and I'm not sure what any of them are. I don't know what this one is, and I think I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm trying to sell the others. One right there, kind of right there in the back. He's looking more orange, and I know he's normal. And water bowl, food dish, calcium, and that's their hide. So I don't put one in there. This guy, I don't know what he is. I got him with the auction from Ben Siegel, but bad lighting again, of course. But that's, it might be. It doesn't look like a normal, but it may be. I'm not positive on my morphs and water dish. This is a tank that I have. It's a 40 gallon, but I don't have a top for it. So, and I have cats, and sometimes they get down here, so I just don't want them getting into anything they shouldn't. Skittles, he's in this bin by himself. He's happy. He was my breeder male, but I think I'm going to retire him since I have two more nicer males to breed with now. He's still going to be in my collection forever, but that's Skittles. He's a hypo. And who is in this one? This is my jungle Emerin. It's a baby right now. Bad light. There's no light down here. Yeah, that's him. I don't know if it's male or female. Sometimes they'll tell you if it's male or female if you're like doing an auction thing. But I don't know what it's gonna be. But I got kind of more males than I want, but I'll just have to see who I'm breeding with. And there's 5 mice in here, and one has some crazy eyes, like a white thing in the middle of its red eye. I don't think she can see, but she's gonna have babies, and it hasn't stopped her. So I use these guys to feed my pixie frogs. This is what they like more than anything. So this is what they get. And my pixie frogs, they're in this bin. It's not the best habitat for them, but I kind of want to sell them because I gotta tell you guys my plans. I believe this is the female. I was thinking this was a male, but everyone's telling me it's female because it's the bigger one. So I'm gonna assume it's the female. She's eating good still. My male is kind of stopped feeding as much. He kind of did this last fall / winter where he really just did not want to eat. But my female, she's great, loves to eat, doesn't matter what season it is, eats. But my male, he's in here somewhere. I'm not gonna go find him, but he's in here with her, and they're great. They're friends, everything. But I wish I could breed them, but I've read it's pretty hard to breed these guys. It would be a fun project, but I just don't think I can do it. And this is their huge water dish, and just dirt. Yeah, most people would be like, oh, you need to put stuff in it there, but pixie frogs don't care. They bury in the dirt, and they sit in their water dish. They don't care about anything else. And food. They care about food. This is my incubator. Lucky enough, I have not had to actually buy one. I got this cooler at my job, because my job gets medicine, because it's a vet's office, and I put the medicine in here, and then my vet just throws these cooler things out. And this one's one of the bigger ones we've gotten But they just throw these out all the time, and I'm like, you know, I could probably use this since people pay money for coolers and stuff. But I've had 7 successful babies hatch. I've got one more. This date is wrong. It's actually on the other one. But I have 1 egg, and that's my last egg, I'm pretty sure, of the season. But, I mean, this is on hatch right, so the water, I didn't have to do anything with the water. That's just extra vermiculite I put in here, and this is just the extra thing I have, I guess, in case they decide they want to lay eggs. But that's it. This is just a bin I keep random stuff in. I got a few other like accessories for my reptiles in there, but it's nothing special. So last but not least, I'll show you all my bowls, and I got a pretty cool trash can. We had it down here forever, and I finally use it. It's huge. It's nice. I usually have to use small trash cans, but this is a nice big one. It's just tote. This was my mealworm breeding collection. It just has beetles in it. I had all 3 of these full of mealworms, and I had this one in giant mealworms, and they just kind of died off. So I cleaned both those out, and so I just have a few beetles left that hopefully will produce for me. But I just ran out of food. It sucks. Dried mealworms, always extra good thing to have in case you do run out of food. Tape right there. Bearded dragon calcium, and I don't have the bearded dragon because I'm moving out next fall, and when I move out, that means I'm getting snakes. That's why I'm kind of getting rid of some of my animals, kind of my bigger ones too. And so I'll probably just have the geckos, probably sell the pixie frogs. I like them, but I think I'm just gonna try to start a snake collection. It may not happen because I'm gonna be living in an apartment, and that means I gotta get a new job, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be making. Hopefully I'll have my degree though, so I can get a good job. But yeah, enough. Just random stuff. Also, I bought 50 bowls. There was 50 bowls here, but I've used some of them for less than $20. They're plastic, but they do the job, and you can clean them. They're easy to clean. I got 50 of these for less than $20 because I'd been getting more geckos and had like no bowls to put anything in. So you definitely have a few geckos, I would suggest getting these from LA Reptile. You can get bigger ones too, but they cost more, and you can just get these in bulk. It's easy, and I like because they're short too, so the geckos aren't, you know, they can't see the food. But I had 50 of them, so I shouldn't worry about bowl problems anymore. And what else? But I don't think you can get a better view of them, but here's a Halloween Batman. Batman, I think, has a mental problem though. He's weird. He's always laying out front. He's never hiding, and he kind of tilts his head upward. Like usually, their head is like, you know, level with their body. He's always got his head kind of tilted upward. So I think he has something going on with him. I don't know. If you want to guess or say, go ahead. But oh, and yeah, I found this bug in the mealworm collection today, and it has pinchers on the end of it. I don't know what bug this is because it has nothing to do with mealworms. It's kind of scary. But if you want to comment on that too, just kind of tell me what kind of bug this is, because I mean, it's scary. I didn't order a scary bug. But yeah, I got those for $26 shipped, 2,000 of them from Amazon, because I was gonna get, them from, a place that sells tons of insects. It was just, shipping was ridiculous for a little of them. So I'll show you my last thing. We go over here. This is the basement. I used to have my reptiles upstairs in the game room, but now they are not in the game room. But I got some baby hamsters. I know, they'd be great snake food, but there's 4 of them. I got some baby hamsters, and that's just kind of where they are. I'm going to sell them back to the pet store, or I might, if I'm cruel enough, feed one to my pixie frogs. Mama, Daddy, got a hole in his ear, you can see. But Mom, Dad, I don't know what you are. Daddy, maybe. Yeah, and there's the Mom, Dad. You can't tell, they exactly got the same markings on them. But that's their stuff. There's 2 of them in there. But I'll have to do a second part to this, because I have more reptiles upstairs and more new plans for when I'm moving out to my new apartment. That means I can get more reptiles that I want. And also, my horned lizard died. When I was buying them, I kind of didn't do the research, and after I did the research, I realized that it wasn't gonna be easy to keep a horned lizard. And I got them the special supplement for them that's supposed to have the acid they need, but he didn't make it. But I got it for him, so I'm just gonna keep it. And if I ever see probably adult healthy looking ones, I'll probably get another one. But they're really cool. I like them. But they're not good pets. I kind of read that after I bought them, and I wish I hadn't, but whatever. I got some lights, but all my bulbs are dying. It's pissing me off. And that's about it. I'll do the second part when I go upstairs, but yeah, that's it. And most of that's geckos, but it'll change once I move out. It'll be really cool. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.